grew in stature and in wisdom and in favor with God and men. As we take that and we try to implement that into each part of our ministry. And so let's dive into that first one as we grow together physically. Now, you'll see up here on the screen, I think this is my buddy Deklan, right? Deklan, is that you, dude? Yeah, that's Deklan. Deklan is shooting a bow at the back of the room, and there's a youth leader that you can't see holding a sign that has an O cut out in the middle, and they're probably doing a little bit of this because there's like 10 students up there shooting the bow at him. Don't worry, it's not a real arrow. It's got a little bit of foam on the end, so it only hurts a little bit. But what they're doing is this is the way that we introduce new students to our group. And so you see a line of students up there, and those are students that are either new or just recently had a birthday. And what we do is we have the students come up and they say their name, their grade, and what school they go to, and then they get a shot at the impossible shot. And it's about a 20-foot distance, and if they get it through the O in the impossible shot, they get a $100 bill. And if they hit the board or the youth leader holding it, they get my respect forever, because that's my favorite part about impossible shot. Now, granted, I have to be transparent. I have to hold the board too. So it's not just, I have to hold the board. I've been shot many times in places I don't want to be shot by students. I try to think not on purpose. But it looks like fun, and it just seems like something simple, but there's actually a greater purpose to this. Our students that are sitting in the seats watching this and giving a drum roll and cheering on their new friends here at youth group are getting to see where that student goes. And so maybe I go to school with them. Oh, I didn't know that before. I haven't seen them before. Or maybe I've seen them, but I've never been brave enough to go and ask what their name is. But now I know their name. I know what school they go to. And it's an easy way for me to connect. And so as those students come off the stage and they give a high five to a youth leader, or maybe pat one on the back that they just shot and they're on their knees, they go to their seat, and other students can have a connection point with them. They know their name. And a place where people know your name is a place that you want to go back to. And if they get it in the circle, they get a $100 bill, and it's actually been made twice. So my wallet hurts, and it's not so impossible of a shot. And so we actually have some students that have made it. Dylan, who was playing guitar, made the first one. I thought Jesus was coming back. I never thought I'd see the day when that happened, but it was a ton of fun, and it looks super fun up here, but there is a deeper meaning to it. And another example of how we grow physically is our alternative nights. Now, our alternative nights are once every few months. We have a huge event that we put a lot of thought and planning into, and it's an event that is usually team-based, and there's some collective goal, and it's like a contest to see which class comes out on top. And the purpose of these actually is for the students to be able to invite a friend